I consider myself a football maniac. Since I was born, I've watched football my whole life. But when it comes to defending, what comes to mind is definitely not this. And the fact that this man is not just the most expensive defender in the world, but also the captain of one of the biggest clubs in football history makes it a lot more sinister. When we think of centre-backs, we think of Virgil van Dijk, Rudiger, Thiago Silva, Sergio Ramos, Rio Ferdinand, or Nemenja Vidic. These guys are literally worst nightmares of opposition strikers, but this man is a nightmare for his teammates. From bad positioning to mistimed tackles, to putting less pressure on oppositions, to putting his teammates on pressure. His name is Harry Maguire. But the real question is, how did this man go from receiving all the praises?
I mean, you just have to look at the actual last 18 months of this. I love to call him an outstanding centre-half because he has the qualities of all what you want in a modern defender. He can bring the ball out, he's a great defender, one-on-one defender as well, and he's just a physical guy back there. It's credit to him and it's credit to his development as well.
To get him roasted by Roy Keane.
And again, I'm fed up with this chat after games and people apologising. Harry Maguire talking about, we need to come together as a group. No, you need to sort your game out. If you're going to be the leader of that group, you need to get the basics right, do your own job. And people keep saying, oh, he mightn't be fit. He mightn't be fit. He gave away a goal against Leicester a few weeks ago. It had nothing to do with fitness. It was just lack of professionalism. I'm fuming here watching this game of football. I am staggered at Maguire, staggered at an international player can just get done like this.
On 5 March 1993, the English centre-back was born in the city of Sheffield and was raised with his two brothers Joe and Lawrence, who is also a defender. So, defending in post really runs in the blood. Harry Maguire started playing for his youth team in his hometown, Sheffield, at the age of 18. And at the age of 18, he was promoted to the first team of Sheffield United, where he started his debut off the bench, coming in as an half-time substitute, and this was when the rise of Harry Maguire started. Having had 4 appearances, he won the Man of the Match award against Cardiff, but unfortunately couldn't prevent the Blades from relegating to League One. He cemented his place in the first team regular and scored his first goal for the Blades on the opening game of the 2011-12 season. He continued in great form as the Blades pushed for promotion from League One and was rewarded at the end of the season when he was named as both Player of the Year and Young Player of the Year by the club. After staying for 3 years in Sheffield United, he decided to move to another club, and by this time, he had played 166 professional games for the club, scoring 9 goals and was a Player of the Year for 3 consecutive seasons. In 2014, Premier League side Hull City signed Maguire and Andrew Robertson, the Liverpool fullback. At Hull City, Harry Maguire didn't have the best season he hoped for, making only 6 appearances before going on loan to Championship side Wigan Athletic. While Maguire was out on loan to Wigan, Hull City were relegated from the Premier League to the Championship before gaining promotion back to the Premier League in 2016. And in the new 2016-17 season, Maguire was made the first team regular by the manager and scored his first goal in the EFL Cup win against Bristol City. Maguire captained Hull in their league victory against Middlesbrough and scored his first Premier League goal in the 4-2 win. In a season that ended with relegation, he was voted Hull City's Player of the Year by both the fans and the players. Since 2011 till 2017, from Sheffield United to Hull City, Maguire has always given his best when it matters most, winning 4 clubs Player of the Year award, 3 for Sheffield United, 1 for Hull City, but at the end, got relegated or remained in the lower division. Maguire was frustrated and wanted more. He wanted a good challenge and was hungry to play for a Premier League side. And by chance, his wish was granted. In 2017, Maguire signed for Premier League club Leicester City on a 5-year contract for an initial £12 million fee, potentially rising to £70 million with add-ons. He made his debut on 11 August as the season began with a 4-3 loss at Arsenal in the Emirates, and 8 days later he scored his first goal for the Foxes.
Away section swings in a left-footed corner, Morgan's header, Morgan's goal! In fact, Maguire is it who is leading the celebrations, and it is Harry Maguire who has scored his first goal for his new club.
Heading in Riyad Mahrez's corner to conclude a 2-0 victory over Brighton and Hove Albion. Harry Maguire in Leicester City was like a brick wall. You just can't pass the big man without having a fight. He played in every minute of the 2017-18 season and was awarded Player of the Season as well as Players Player of the Season at the club's end of season awards. In 2017, Harry Maguire scored a famous late goal 3 seconds before the final whistle against Manchester United.
Plenty back for United. As all Brighton delivers, Maguire coming round the back!
To conclude a 2-2 draw at the King Power Stadium, which left the Manchester United fans furious. That 2-1 win would have given Manchester United confidence to be in the top 4 race, but Harry Maguire just killed that confidence. With the departure of Jose Mourinho and the signing of the new manager, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
First of all, welcome back. Great to see you. How does it feel to be back?
Wow, thanks. First of all, it's great. It feels like coming home.
Who came in to rebuild the squad? They needed a quality defender to support David De Gea, and the defender who came into their mind was Harry Maguire. In 2019, there were rumours that Maguire could leave Leicester City to either of the Manchester clubs.
Tell you what, deadline day, that will Harry Maguire still be a Leicester player? What do we know with the latest about this, JD?
Pep Guardiola's Manchester City was interested in signing him.
He's exactly the kind of player that Pep Guardiola loves to sign. He loves playing out from the back. Potentially, could he be a replacement for Vincent Kompany? Big shoes to fill, I know, but they're there to be filled.
But Manchester United had bigger plans. Manchester United offered £80 million for the signing of Harry Maguire, which was accepted by Leicester City. It was a world record fee paid for a defender. He became the world's most expensive defender in the history of football, surpassing the £75 million used in the signing of Liverpool's defender Virgil van Dijk. And then he had his first interview.
And now this is the place you call home. How does it feel?
No, it's incredible. A really proud moment for myself to join such a big club, one that I'm really looking forward to, and I can't wait to get started now.
He made his United debut in the opening game of the 2019-20 season against the London rival Chelsea at Old Trafford, which saw Man United winning the Blues 4-0, and Maguire got the Man of the Match award.
We rode our luck a little bit in the first half. We give them too many chances, we were a bit sloppy on the ball, and in the second half felt like we was a lot better, much more ourselves and controlled the game, and I think we thoroughly deserved the 3 points in the end.
Everything was perfect for Harry Maguire and the Red Devils at this moment. 5 months later, he was handed the armband to be the next Manchester United captain.
Has he got those leadership qualities that will mean he could become a Manchester United captain?
He does, definitely. He's already been in my head, actually, thinking about him as a future captain, because he's, as you see, on the pitch, he's a leader.
And just 9 days later, the captain scored his first goal wearing the United shirt.
Has a go, good hit as well. Oh! His first goal for Manchester United, an unforgettable strike with his right foot. That flew into the top corner. What a goal for the captain.
Where Diogo Dalot.
Now Dalot back onto his right. Dalot gets his first goal for United. And what a finish.
Jesse Lingard.
Jesse Lingard opens up for him. Lingard, 3-0.
And Phil Jones were among the score sheets.
Corner. Jones is coming in, Jones is there as well, and Jones scored!
He scored his first Premier League goal for United on 17 February against London rivals Chelsea.
First Premier League goal for United, a towering header.
And soon after the COVID-19 pandemic, United played their FA Cup quarter-final match against Norwich City, Maguire scoring the winning goal deep into extra time.
A reverse ball, it drops for Martial, it won't quite fall for him. And finally, it's forced in, and Harry Maguire, the captain, is going to lead United to Wembley.
Maguire played a significant role in United's successful 2019-20 Premier League campaign, which saw them finish in third place, their second highest league finish since the retirement of Sir Alex Ferguson. Maguire played in every minute of United's 38-game league campaign, becoming the first outfield player to do so for the club since 1995. And then, on 21st August 2020, he was arrested on the Greek island of Mykonos after an incident involving the police.
Has been handed a prison sentence of 21 months and 10 days, but this will be suspended because it is a first offence and his charges were misdemeanours.
There's no doubt that Maguire has been an important role for Manchester United in some few occasions, but how can a captain do this to his own players? Harry Maguire hasn't always played so poorly in his former clubs, and most especially in his national team. His form playing with the England national team is phenomenal. After his debut since 2017, he has always been a vital player in the squad, playing very important games for the team. He played every game in the UEFA Euro 2020 tournament, reaching the finals, and now he is the highest scoring English defender, surpassing John Terry. But in Manchester United, he has played total nonsense and is very aware of that.
Yeah, of course. I'd say from this season I've had some bad games, but I wouldn't be playing every game for Manchester United in the starting 11 if I'd been playing bad every game or not playing well enough. There's a reason why both managers have put me in the starting 11 every game.
First, the no-look defending. Then, he tried to injure his teammates. That wasn't enough. Then he collided with his players. Putting his teammates under pressure. And then making silly mistakes. But why? Is he playing total nonsense because of the weight on his head? Because it is really not easy to be the captain of Manchester United, because United fans are very demanding. You do one mistake and they cast you out. Can you imagine sending a bomb threat to him?
This is worrying news because Harry Maguire, we're learning, has received a bomb threat to his home. It's been taken seriously, obviously, by the players.
Or is it because of the price tag that is putting him on a very high pressure to perform, just like Romelu Lukaku or Kepa or Jadon Sancho, who struggled in his first season at Man United? Or is Maguire playing this bad because that's just the kind of player he is? I would never know what's wrong with Maguire at United. Only he knows. Comment what you think is wrong with the most expensive defender. Give this video a like if you love Maguire. Subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you in my next video. Peace.